Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcoming you to episode 127 of Wrestling Tribute Tuesday. Appreciate everybody clicking on this video, giving it a shot. Uh, if this is your first time watching, what I do is every Tuesday I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. So if you're having fun, let me know by clicking that thumbs up button. Also, leave a comment. Let me know how you did and if you had fun. Or just be friendly and say hello. That's appreciated as well. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, be a champ and click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you'll know when more content comes out. Hey, and also share this with people. Spread the word around and tell them to do the same and subscribe to this channel. All right, with all that out of the way, let's working go. Question number one this week. Who defeated the dynamic duo Al Snow and Unabomb for the Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship? Was it A, Tracy Smothers and Tony Anthony, the Thugs, B, the Heavenly Bodies, or C, the Rock and Roll Express? All right. Question number one again. Who defeated the dynamic duo Al Snow and Unabomb for the Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship? By the way, if you don't recognize Unabomb right there next to Al Snow, that is uh, later on will become Dr. Isaac Yankum. Later on, Fake Diesel. Then, of course, more famously, Undertaker's baby brother Kane. Yes, Glenn Jacobs right there. Uh, Dude was freaking jacked. Always jacked. Anyway, was it A, the Thugs, Tracy Smothers and Tony Anthony, B, the Heavenly Bodies, or C, the Rock and Roll Express? The answer is A, Tracy Smothers and the Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony, collectively known as the Thugs. Um, another uh, little bit of trivia about this. This was the first time in Smoky Mountain history that a title change took place that did not involve neither the Heavenly Bodies or the Rock and Roll Express. All right, let's go to question number two. Question number two. When did the WWE change their developmental territory from Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, to NXT? Was it A, May 2012, B, June 2012, or C, July 2012? All right, question number two again. When did the WWE change their developmental territory from Florida Championship Wrestling to NXT? Was it A, May 2012, B, June 2012, or C, July 2012? The answer is B, June 2012. Basically, they had a few developmental territories. They had OVW in Louisville, Deep South in Georgia, McDonough, Georgia, to be exact. And then when they shut down uh, the Georgia one, Deep South Wrestling, they took that talent, went to FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling. Eventually, they did cut ties also with OVW, sent their contracted talent to FCW, built a big state of the art performance center, and I guess they thought, hey, let's just don't call it Florida Championship Wrestling since we don't have any in any other states. Let's just call it NXT, and the name stuck. They eventually had the NXT in UK. I think that's only other than NXT. I think there was other plans before the whole COVID thing hit. So, but yeah, that's a little brief history of NXT, which also started as like a American Idol type uh, show where they had their coaches teach them up and whatnot. Never did watch that. If you did watch that, let me know in the comments. All right, question number three. What event did Steve Corino win the ECW Heavyweight Championship? Was it A, November to Remember 2000, B, Guilty as Charged 2000, or C, Anarchy Rules 2000? Excuse me, that's Guilty as Charged 2001. Did I say 2000? All right, question number 3 again. At what event did Steve Corino win the ECW Heavyweight Championship? Was it A, November to Remember 2000, B, Guilty as Charged 2001, or C, Anarchy Rules 2000? The answer is A, November to Remember 2000. Do you folks remember who he defeated to win the championship? If you know, hit me up in the comments. I'm not going to tell you. Let's all play along here. All right, question number 4. Who was Mil Mascaras' first opponent in Japan? Mil Mascaras, big international star, big star in Mexico, came to Japan, came to the United States as well, Puerto Rico, Canada, name it, he was there. But who was his first opponent in Japan? Was it A, Tatsumi Fujinami, B, Antonio Inoki, or C, Kentaro Ashino? All right, question number 4 again. Who was Mil Mascaras' first opponent in Japan? Was it A, Tatsumi Fujinami, B, Antonio Inoki, or C, Kentaro Ashino? The answer is C, Kentaro Ashino. Yes, he went to Japan. That was his first opponent and his first victory in Japan. All right, here we can go. Time for the main event. Question number 5. Question number 5. What kind of match was Bret Hart? What kind of match was it Bret Hart defeated Bad News Allen in to win the Stampede North American Championship? Was it A, a ladder match, B, Harlem Street Fight, or C, cage match? All right. I got a couple of words here, but bear with me. What kind of match did Bret Hart defeat Bad News Allen to win the Stampede North American Championship? Was A, a ladder match, B, Harlem Street Fight, or C, cage match? The answer is B. It was a Harlem Street Fight. Of course, Bad News Allen wound up becoming Bad News Brown in Japan. Of course, Bret Hart went on to a legendary career himself. Actually, it was Bad News Brown who helped or pretty much turned Bret Hart babyface. There was like a battle royal there, last 2 men in the ring, and they're like, "Hey, I'm a bad guy, you're a bad guy. Let's just split the check." Of course, Bad News Allen gave him that ghetto blaster and threw him over the top rope. Said, "No, I'm just going to take all the money." So that eventually would turn Bret Hart babyface. So they had a long history. All right, that does it for this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Like I said, appreciate you folks tuning in. Tune in next week for episode 128. Folks, have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Thank you for checking out our P2 Vision. Subscribe to our P2 Vision to watch Ronald Ray's content that covers the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. His weekly content starts off with Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Ronald Ray asks 5 questions about the sport of professional wrestling. So tune in and have some fun. Then it's WWE Monday Night Raw Recaps, where he recaps all the action from the Raw brand. Ronald Ray also does an AEW Dynamite recap show where he recaps and has fun doing it. Do you like live streams? Well, join Ronald Ray live on Spot Show Livestream, where he discusses current wrestling. Join the chat and have fun. Spot Show Livestream is on Thursday nights starting at 8 p.m. If current pro wrestling isn't your thing, like all wrestling past and present, or you're a new fan and want to hear how things were back in the day, then tune in to Wrestling Gold Friday night, where Ronald Ray discusses back in the day when wrestling was wrestling, featuring watch-alongs. That's Wrestling Gold Friday night on Fridays starting at 8 p.m.